In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Wizards leading by 18. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Carter Williams and Roten pairing up in the backcourt. Arnett Moultrie is out there with Noel. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the low post play? I mean, they're getting good offensive execution down on the block.
John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. He's off on the second.
They better hope that their performance on the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. I mean, they left a lot of opportunities at the line by missing those free throws.
Here's Roten. It's rebounded by John Wall. Wall's got his third rebound on the night. Passes it to Gortat. Here's Henderson. The dish to Miller. He feeds it to Henderson. Here's Gortat, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gortat's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Washington. The 76ers trail by 20. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Noel sets a screen for Carter Williams. Inside.
We talk so much about how valuable expiring contracts and draft picks are in terms of building a team, but one thing that gets overlooked is just how important having a player on a good contract can be. It opens up so many possibilities for a team.
With the talk of value contracts, if you get a franchise player and only paying him half of what is expected, Clark, that's an extra all-star player you can afford on your roster.
And I think that's the big payoff with it. So much of how a team is constructed in the NBA involves how close they are to the salary cap. So you'd like to try to get as many really good players as you can at market value, or in some cases maybe below market value.
And Washington making a change here. Nene's checked in. And so Moultrie nails both of them. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. There's the pick. Wall with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. Wall gets a screen from Henderson. Wall, that's good.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
The 76ers trail by 20.
Timeout for the 76ers.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Roten. Can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Henderson.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From the line, and that one's good. Roten.
These start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Wizards leading by 20. It's Wall with the drive. And Gortat kicks to Henderson. Pierce dishes to Henderson. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he gets it to go. That's 12 points for Nene.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Roten with it. Now Pierce defending. Carter Williams against Wall. He tries for 3. Roten, no good.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
They grab their own miss. Good. 14 points for Nene.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Pass to Carter Williams. It's Richardson on the wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Roten. 6 to shoot. Gortat with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Nene. True on the 14-footer.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Wall against Carter Williams. And that one's good. Noel.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
And Wall kicks to Nene. Gortat dishes to Henderson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. So it's both teams making... And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Paul, it certainly seemed like the defense made the difference for this team tonight. Tell us how the team's defensive mindset has helped you guys lately.
Well, we really relied on our defense. We've been playing really well at home as of late, so hopefully we can keep that trend going. But we still got our work cut out for us.
Defense has always been the staple of this group, Paul. Thank you for your time, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.